high.
Us some information about the historical origin of Haiti and some of the problems that that country faced because in a real sense of its historical origin. Let's continue our conversation, Dr. LMadu.
Yeah, because, like I said, because of the, crushing economic conditions that subsequent Haitian governments found themselves, the government wasn't able to invest the necessary, money into building a solid infrastructure. Because of that, what you had was, shabbily, constructed roads, shabbily built roads without building codes, houses that were built on sticks and all that. And that contributed immensely to the number of casualties we had in this earthquake. So people have been asking, how come you had over 250,000 people die in this earthquake in Haiti? The size of the earthquake that happened in Haiti was the same size in China, about 7.5. In Chile, almost the same size. But you didn't have this number of casualties in those countries. Yes, because you had this kind of casualty in Port-au-Prince, because almost 3/4 of the buildings were poorly built. So, and the epicenter of that earthquake was in Port-au-Prince. So almost, 3/4 of the buildings were flattened. 28 of the 29 government ministries were flattened. 17% of the civil servants were wiped out. 3/4 of the hospitals were blown up. 3/4 of the schools were blown up. 3/4 of the clinics were destroyed. 3/4 of the, bridges were destroyed.
And you're talking about a country that already has almost nothing, Dr. LMadu. Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely. To begin with, the International Monetary Fund put the estimate at the financial cost of this earthquake in Haiti to about 7.5 billion. And this is a country that's already in the red. Okay? So added to this, you don't know what to expect. Now, the United States and other countries, have come together to give aid to Haiti for reconstruction. But this is almost over a year. The rubbles are still over there in Port-au-Prince. The schools have not even been rebuilt. The hospitals are still in shambles. The roads, bridges are still the same. So where do you go from here? Now you had the elections last year. The elections were inconclusive up till now. In the first round of the election, a lady called Milanda Manega. He's the wife of the former president, Leslie Manega, who spent 6 months in power before he was overthrown. He came first. She came first. 2 others came second and third. Now, the election was supposed to be, rescheduled for the 16th of this month. Okay. But the problem is who is to be the second place winner. Now, President René Préval supports a man called Celestine, and he wants him to be the, to run against Miss Manega. But the other guy says, no, it's me. So what is happening now is that the Organization of American States sent a letter to President Préval to ask him to drop the person he's supporting, that's Mr. Celestine, and allow the other, fellow to run against Miss Manega for whom is going to be president. Well, Préval has considered the letter from the OAS and has handed it over to the Electoral Commission for them, and